Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Zero Escape 999 part... Is this part 16 already? I think we're on 16. Last video we completed the shower puzzle room that was behind door number 3. We wrapped that up and then basically had to explain how door number 3, well, we can't access the flowchart here, but door number 3 always locks you into the submarine ending, which we've already done. So there was no point in continuing to that, so then we came back to the door 1, 2, 6 choices, and now we're going to go through door number 6, which is the only door we have not gone through yet.
Damn, what are we going to do now?
Who knows?
What are we going to do?
How are we going to divide the stuff? And I don't know why it started skipping through that dialogue because we haven't actually seen it yet, but whatever. It's a little, I think it's a little messed up because, as I've mentioned, even though I deleted my old save games, it still, like, kind of thinks they're there. I don't know. I think it was because...
Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Absolutely. Well, Seven and Lotus are going to be murdered because we can't trust Clover because she's evil. Because door number 1 is the axe door, so goodbye Seven and Lotus. You may have a good time getting murdered by Clover. Hopefully we'll be able to progress on through.
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
Okay, so number 6, so it'll be us, Ace, and Santa. That's not a bad team.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
I mean, any team with Santa and or 7 is pretty good, in my opinion.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Well, you will when you get murdered by Clover.
Me either.
Alright then, we're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
We should get going as well. This is E-Deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
Wait, is June coming with us? I don't remember that being mentioned, but I guess June's with us too.
Here it is.
So,
You guys ready?
if door number 6 is the puzzle room I'm thinking of, it's evil. It is, because I mean, there's like only a few puzzle rooms that I remember that we haven't done yet. So there's actually only there's 3 I can think of that we haven't done, and there may be like 1 or 2 more, but
And let's get to it.
the remaining ones are evil. They're from the devil. Really, there's just like one puzzle, and I think this room that. It's not even hard, it just, for some reason, I kept overthinking it.
Hey, I found it! It's right there!
And it ended up taking me like 45 minutes to an hour to like complete. Actually, I had to look it up. I had to look up the answer. And then I was like, oh, the answer is this. And I was like, what? I was like 3 levels beyond that, like overthinking the puzzle. But when we get there, I'll talk a little bit more about it. Because I really don't even remember what the puzzle was. I mean, I know it when we get there, but...
It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
Yeah, this happens every time.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
It definitely kind of sucks if you go through one of the doors and just instantly explode.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
I feel like I've heard that line before.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
Hopefully not on a cruise ship, though.
I agree.
Alright, let's go.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
Yep.
Whoa.
This is
the
it.
hell
This
is
is the evil puzzle from hell.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
I think it's just... I think there's actually a couple puzzles that are really annoying in this room.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
What the hell is a Kamaboko?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any. I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Anybody want to explain for our Western audience what
Yeah,
the fuck a
but
kamaboko
the section's
is?
barely wide enough to fit one person.
Well, typically
You're
they do,
right.
you know, they'll explain the kind of Eastern references, but there's like, who the fuck doesn't know about a kamaboko? I'm like, I've got to look that up on my phone real quick.
Whoa, you
It's
can't
'cause
even tell the shape when you're this close.
This is where now Google's gonna think I'm weird. Kamaboko. It is a fish cake. Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with. I guess maybe these things or shit. I don't know.
Let's check out the other side too.
Apparently, it's a type of food.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
Yeah, I guess maybe people who are more familiar with, like, I don't know, sushi type stuff would know what that is. We have a few places that serve sushi, but I've never really eaten it. I don't really have anything against it. Like, if I was went to a place that actually served it, I would probably try it, but it's not something I'm ever going to go out of my way to eat, you know?
The steam engine room?
I'm pretty kind of set in my ways with what I'll eat at this point.
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
It's quite large.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
Well, that's good, because otherwise we'd probably, like, melt to death.
Alright, let's split up. Hey,
See?
what's wrong?
As I
Are you
mentioned,
alright?
someone's already melting to death.
Hey, June,
Jumpy.
you... Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It probably is. But
Oh yeah, I think they
Fine.
mentioned something about a fever in
don't worry about me.
like the very beginning, right? Or something like that. I kind of forgotten about that.
I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Okay, here, sit down, careful.
Way to be useless. It's all up to Santa 7 and 7 Ace.
You.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right. Alright, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. I just remember being lost in this room for fucking ever. A lot of it was just me not knowing what to click on though, and then the one puzzle that I could never figure out. Because I was overthinking it. So hopefully it shouldn't be so bad this time, as long as I can be somewhat smart. There's a pair of wooden boxes. There's nothing in them. Look, Ace! It's some kind of snowman secret meeting! Those are just bags full of sand. Use them as counterweights when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Okay. What's this? Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. Indentation. You think that means you have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. It's like some Indiana Jones shit right there. That's where you put coal in. I had to look earlier, but it's rusted shut. Check the other side. Okay. So this is probably to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over here, and then the belt carries it down the tunnel. Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here, so we have to mess with this thing. Looks like we need some slots. I see 30 solid spots, terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps. You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. That dude likes saying perhaps a lot, doesn't he? This gear looks rusty, so it's like a gold gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Looks like there's a door. The belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. Okay, well we're making a whole hell of a lot of no progress so far. Wait. Oh, this is the back end. I believe this is the opening for fueling the furnace. If I were to put some coal in here and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working. It's certainly possible, so we need coal. And to get coal, we need slots. This thing is huge. We need something like that to power it. True, but I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. You need at least 4 of these. I guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Well, not really. It's just common sense here. What the fuck are do you mean it's common sense? Who the hell knows how many steam engines you need to power a cruiser? You weirdo. I think there's just a coal in these. Dude, where is the coal? Okay, so there's the gold gear. There's a bronze gear. There's a silver, tin, silver gear. Think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fucking take some of it with you? 7 could probably... Well, he is about 47 feet tall, so... Oh, wait. Is these stairs we can go up? There's nothing there. 3 sliders on the left is down, but this one is up. Number of lines. Why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying. Nothing happened. Oh man, I got really tired when I started recording just a little while ago. Because I'm just recording this after the last Zero Escape video. And I recorded one use earlier today. But then I forgot that I needed to actually render out part 10 of this series of 999. And I need to render that out, you know. Honestly, you know what? We're gonna take one tiny second while I'm thinking about it. Have a little pause in the video real quick, because I need to start uploading that video right now if I wanted to have it because it's already 2:30 and usually these videos take about like an hour and a half to upload. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. You know, super high quality entertainment I can find. Part 10, yes. Schedule it. Monday 4. Let's go. Okay. Let's actually make that 5 because I'm not going to be done in time. Alright, I got some fucking real-time stuff going on there. You know? So there's another door. Yeah, it looks like it would be really hard to get through there by walking on the scaffolding, though. I mean, it's not impossible, but it'd be pretty risky. I think maybe we ought to look for a safer route first. One of the doors to the furnace, there's an A on it. There's a circular wheel. Alright, let's give that sucker a twist. Is there any coal in here? So now we're on the other side. Yeah, we're on the other side, which would put us directly above the conveyor belts. Damn right, there's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Okay, there's boxes in the way I can't get through. Alright, there's a pipe. The coal must come out of this pipe. Don't smash the pipe open. Just give me coal. There are a number of boxes. I don't think we can go over there. It's a catwalk. Meow. You want me to push you off of her, Junpei? No way, Meow. You jackass. Oh. Okay, so let's try going through C door, which takes us here. There's like a hand-operated winch. But it doesn't look like there's any way to, you know, operate it. So now we need a wheel. How many things do we need to get some goddamn coal up in this bitch? So we need a wheel. And then we can't... We don't have a wheel yet, so we have to go back. And then... Did we go through... We went through A door. Let's see if we can go through B door. Which takes us on the other side of the boxes. You have excellent memory. Use that to draw a map inside your head. That's literally not happening. I will get lost. You're just going to have to accept this. Oh, there's the wheel. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ah! Ah, shit! So there, we got a wheel. We got our first item, like, 14 minutes into the video. Granted, some of that was dialogue at the start, but we've been in this room for like 10 minutes. We just now got our first item. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. So now we want to go back to the other winch, which was in door number C. Oh yeah, I've got the wheel. I can't quit yawning, man. I even like really overslept too, because I didn't even start recording until like 10 o'clock, and I wanted to get started about 8, but I overslept by a good bit. A lot of times when you oversleep, I feel like I get more tired than if I get less sleep. It's kind of weird like that. Got the wheel. Let's see if it fits. It's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good, I feel able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. You should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see the wooden box? It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Can you see it? See it, can you? I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. What do you mean I mean, all we have to do is turn it. It's not that big a deal. Huh? What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left? That means we can't reel up that rope. We cannot make any fucking progress in this room. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We'll simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. Why does he keep saying he's counting on us? Ace is weird, man.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
Oh, she's dead meat. Just leave her.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game.
That's also possible.
If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual.
Well, it is business as usual. Puzzles are fun.
How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
Can we get teleported down to the bottom?
Speaking of experiments.
Oh no, is it science? Is it pseudoscience time?
There was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
Of course.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation?
Drown?
Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Yes.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Yes, Santa, you're putting me to sleep.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet.
Oh.
See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
Ooh.
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same.
Oh, so you just lied to us.
The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
You telling me fucking rats have telepathy and we don't? What kind of bullshit is that?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that.
I mean, the dude's wearing strips of fucking rope all around. What the hell even is this that he's wearing? I've never even really paid attention to that before. Like, that seems like a choking hazard, my dude. It's like, not even like it's a scarf. It's just like some strips of fucking cloth all tied around him.
But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Oh, what the hell is it that you're wearing, my dude?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water.
Oh, yeah. Well,
They could have just used a dry box, you know?
you gotta have the sense of danger. What's the fun of being a scientist if you can't kill rats?
If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Or your anime superpowers. That's also an option.
Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, actually you die. That's what happens in real life, but, you know.
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
Well, back to get our coal at last. Our sweet coal, for which we have waited many a thousands of years. This is not coal. Some kind of machine, maybe a control panel. Oh, we put this in here to get our coal. Well, there's only one way to find out. Here you go. Now, what the hell do we do with this? Everything looks alright. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes, alright, let's go. Sweet, all sorts of lights are lighting up on this thing. And, oh, I think I just heard something turn on. What happened? Junpei, look, the conveyor belt's moving. Conveyor belt? Aw, coal, boys. And I never would have thought I'd want coal so much. Coal. Coal, huh? Since the belt started moving, it transported quite a bit of coal. It drops off the left end. Oh, yeah, we need the box. So now, we want to put it in... Oh, no, the other side. I think this is also one of the things that really confused me, is that I didn't realize you're supposed to put the coal in this. Because I think I tried to click it on the other side, and it was like, oh, it's welded shut. And then I never thought to click on the coal here, and that ended up taking forever. I can't remember if that was something I had to look up or not. I think this is like the first room that I had to look stuff up for, mainly because I believe there's still the puzzle that I'm thinking of. It's like something to do with screws, I think. I can't exactly remember. And nothing. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Why would just throwing coal in a cold furnace do anything? Oh, well, a man can dream. Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stirred up in there and make steam, which would then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine, right? I guess. I don't know. The game just gave me coal and I need to use it. This isn't enough coal. The furnace is enormous. We're going to need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this. Very well then, if all three of us work together, we should manage to fill it much faster. I want to help too. Shut up, Jude. Are you feeling up to that? Yes. Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, Jude. I think you better rest some more, alright? But no arguing. You need your rest, so just stay there. We'll handle this while we heat up the room to temperatures sufficient enough to make you die. Okay, I understand. Manly work. See, this is where we need Seven in his 50-foot tall body to lift all of the coal into the furnace. Man, this is a lot of work. Alright, I think this should be sufficient. Oh, just gotta light it. Hand me your matches. Wait, we don't have any matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. Then how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal? Well, the only thing we know of that still exists is the flippy switches. Where was the flippy switch? Was it here? Oh yeah, they're all different now. I think it might be. It probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. That means that if we move that thing down... Alright, let's do it. Hey Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boiler here. Look at them gears. Look at them turn. You know, I'm thinking maybe the puzzle I'm thinking of isn't in this room, because we haven't found anything that looks like what I remember it being. They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Santa's got an accent now, because I'm getting kind of bored. We got a gold disc. Has a number of lines engraved on it. Can make out 3 colors here, red, blue, and black. I wonder what they mean. I'm not really bored, I'm just tired. I probably shouldn't. I mean, I kind of, you know, I want to record. But I might need to hit up some coffee at the end of this video. That might let me push through for the next hour or so I have of recording. So we've got a bronze disc, a gold disc, and what I assume will soon be a silver disc. And then I guess you gotta match them all up or something. Okay. So I guess we can... Huh, I don't know what room the puzzle I'm thinking of is in then. If we're, looks like the thing unlocks the door. There's a brush in here. Looks like the outline. Maybe we put those 3 discs we found into the thing. That's odd. Nothing's happening. Maybe you're, I don't know, put them in the wrong places? Perhaps you have them facing the wrong directions? Perhaps you should rotate the disc to make some of the lines connect to one another? Yeah, that makes sense. Instructions. When the disc is clicked, it will rotate a certain amount. When the white arrow is clicked, the discs are switched. Please note when the discs are switched, the angles for the disc are reset. Oh boy. Oh boy, I did not mean to do that. I meant to make it go around. So you can't just... Okay, so... Brown... The Lord of making stuff work. Wait, did we win? I think we won. Well, that room was super fucking easy. Man, I sure got egg on my face.
Yes! The door's open!
I think it really was. I just couldn't remember that you're supposed to put the coal on the other side. Like, I kept trying to do it on the one side, and then, you know, it talks about how it's welded shut or rusted shut or something, and then it never occurred to me to, you know, flip around and put the coal on the other side. Because I remember being in this room for a long time.
Now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Of course.
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
This is where they ditch us.
Oh, Jumpy!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Let me check. Good. You're feeling a lot better. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy.
A warrior?
Oops, I mean, warrior.
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
Let's go.
Oh, it's...
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
Was past tense.
She was only about an inch tall then?
God damn it.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
June, you might want to shut up here.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted. I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for. It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
Huh.
But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said,
Oh no.
I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time.
Oh, the heartstrings, they're being destroyed.
That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died. She was killed 9 years ago.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Man, we know. So what? Whose backstories do we have now? We have Seven's backstory. We have Lotus's Well, kind of have Lotus's backstory. We got Seven's. I think I already said Seven. Now we got Santa. We kind of have June's. I mean, we kind of have Junpei's. We don't really have Clover, Snake, or Ace's backstory, really.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so long. Let's go.
Oh, I vaguely remember this room. This isn't the one I'm thinking of.
Is this a warehouse?
I'm trying to. Maybe that puzzle isn't even in this game. Maybe it's in the next game. I don't know. I just remember there was a screw puzzle, and it destroyed my mind. Maybe it is this room. I don't know.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Yes, let's get going as I hit my monitor by accident. Oh man, let me stretch. Ah man. Alright, so in the next video, guys, we will complete the cargo room, which I don't remember. I remember it having kind of an annoying puzzle, but I don't think it's so bad. Granted, I mean, I thought the last room was like from the devil, and it was like super, super easy, because I guess I was just dumb. I don't know. But yeah, we will do this room in the next video, guys. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.